To you.
Well, yeah, thank
what
you
kind
for
of
having
cabbage?
me. What kind of cabbage? You know what? I wrote the title of that book. Actually, my publisher said it had to be called that, and it was based on a tweet I did where I was making fun of people's social media biographies where they're like, chef, dad, Zoroastrian, pilot, and they put, who cares? So I listed a bunch of things, so just
It's
to
nice
be silly.
though.
In terms of weird names, meat. The
Yeah,
tour's
yeah.
called- What's the significance?
Why is it called meat? Well, it's one syllable, so it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
It's something I eat every day, and they told me I had to name the tour, and so I did. But basically, I kind of reviewed the material on the tour, and there's a lot of stuff having to do with bodies, our bodies, which are falling apart, and so I thought meat would be pretty good because that's what we are.
Okay, tell us about. And you don't really like being on tour, is that right? You like the tour, the performing bit, but not the tour.
Oh yeah, I love performing, but I have too many kids. I have 3 boys under the age of 5, and if I walk out the front door of my house, it could explode. I mean, they need constant attention and maintenance, or they could kill each other, my wife. I mean, anything.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. So I try to be at home as much as possible.
I like the way you say you've got 3 kids under the age of 5, as if it was nothing to do with you.
Yeah, right. Where did they come from? Who did this to me? Who did this to me?
But a brilliant and rich source of comedy as well.
It is, yeah, because it's just insane and painful. I don't sleep, nobody cares about me, my feelings, what I need or want in my own home. So it's really a ripe atmosphere for comedy.
And you say it's called meat, and there's a lot about bodies in there. What are you like on stage? Are you a ranter about things that you don't like in life?
I definitely yell a lot. I dance about. I'm much more physical now in the last few years. I've become more of a bounder, a jumper. I whip around the cord. But yeah, it's just filth. Fun. I respect the fact that people have likely hired a babysitter to come out and see me, so I work very hard for them.
Yep.
The stage is covered with gallons of sweat by the end of it. It's pretty physical.
That's nice. You're also in Catastrophe, which is very funny. We're going to have a little look at a clip of it now, where you and Sharon discussing your plan to become a stay-at-home dad.
I can tell the idea really appeals to you.
Well, no, it does. It's just, I think the time to quit your job would have been before.
How much of it is actually scripted? Because it looks
100%.
No.
It truly
Is it really?
Oh, we are despots about that.
You thought because it doesn't look like that.
Well,
I mean that in a nice way.
I think because we're writer-performers,
Yes.
we read everything that we write aloud to each other, and we make sure that it sounds like something people would really say.
Yes.
Because I don't like sitcoms where you hear something and you're like, that was too clever, So we really try to make it not clever at all through hard work.
I think that's part of the success, though, isn't it? How close it is to reality. Because the first series went down so well, second series, and what's the plans for taking it forward?
Right, we're just thinking of what we might do for a 3rd series right now. We made 1 and 2 back-to-back so quickly, so right now we're just taking a second to see, fill the well again, since it is so personal.
It is, isn't it? I mean, that, again, it comes back to family, doesn't it, and your experience. That's where most of it's coming from.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah.
Does your wife like some of this out there?
What's that? Yeah, sometimes she'll be like, did you have that happen 3 weeks ago? Why do I have to see it on TV now? Can you wait a minute before you put it on the air? But no, yeah, it's Sharon and I think respectively, we got 5 kids between us. We've been married for 20 years plus to our respective spouses and stuff. So there's plenty to draw from.
And your on-screen mum is Carrie Fisher. I mean,
sure is.
I take it you're a big Star Wars fan anyway. What was
Like
the
most
recruiting
people.
process like there?
Sharon and I saw her give an award to Graham Norton at the Attitude Magazine Awards, and it was so great, and she wrote the speech. It was amazing. So Sharon said, what if we got her to play your mom? And I said, that's insane. Please stop drinking. And then we just sent her the scripts and the pilot, and she agreed to do it amazingly. So I'm as in shock as much as anybody.
What do you think about our British sense of humour?
I like it a lot. I would say in the professional comedy realm, once you get up to there, Brits aren't funnier than Americans. Are not, no.
Okay.
But the average British citizen is funnier than the average American citizen. So I'm laughing more day to day just at like the butcher, or the market or whatever. But yeah, that's what I think.
So you think that we could learn?
What could
At the top of we could be learning from the Americans, or?
Oh, no, just a two-way street. It's like once you get up to the big leagues, it doesn't matter where you're from, because it's so hard to be that funny. It's like, you better be funny in both countries.
A lot of comedians at base level, though, in the UK.
I don't know about that. No, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, people, like you say, the butcher, the guy on the bus, all that sort of thing.
Yes. That thing that I said, yes, I agree with it.
Whatever you said.
Whatever you said, I said. That's the thing I said. Yeah.
Rob, it's really lovely to see you again. Thank you very much for coming in to talk to us.
Take care.
Rob is on tour at the moment, ending at the Royal Festival Hall in May.